Don't ask me to talk.
It is Don't Ask Me to Talk, and I'm Eric Ryder, one of your co-hosts.
I'm Stacey Heller. We really need to change it to Don't Ask Us to Talk.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think if you ask either one of us to talk, we can really launch into a full conversation at the drop of the hat. So
pretty much,
I think it applies.
Which is the whole point of this show, right? So this show is all about random. It's actually like we use the holidays and celebrations and whatever to be like a springboard, diving into whatever it takes us to, which makes me think of the pool and summertime, which we are in. Did you like the high dive at the pool?
No, I've never.
I think I did it like twice. And the entire time I was like that cartoon figure that's like,
I don't think it'll surprise you to hear, knowing that I don't like, like rides and amusement parks and stuff, that I am not like the strongest diver in the world. I have done minimal diving in my lifetime.
That's fair. But we'll still use
How about yourself?
Analogy.
You ever done like the cliff diving or
heck
any
no.
of that stuff?
No. It goes against every fiber in my being to even consider like bungee jumping. Like that is actually choosing to go against like our natural instinct of survival.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess we're not big thrill seekers in that sense. We're not daredevils.
No, that just seems ridiculous to me. I'm like, oh, let me jump off a bridge into a river. Like maybe, I don't know, break my neck. Anyway, see, we're already doing it. We are taking the deep dive into a pool of topics. Whatever comes up, that's what we talk about. You can actually find past episodes of the show wherever you listen to podcasts. And you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Don't Ask Me to Talk. And, oh my gosh, we're like so cool. You can also text or call us at 475-999-2726.
That's 475-999-2726.
When you say it, it's so much better.
Well, you know what? This show, we've never met a tangent that we didn't like. So if you got a tangent for us, feel free to text or call in with that. We'd love to hear from you.
Totally. We challenge you at this point. Like, shoot us a topic that you think that we can't turn into like a 15-minute conversation.
Oh, we will.
I mean, if we're going to spend 10 to 15 minutes today talking about songs from the shower that we sing in the shower, we can pretty much do anything.
Yes.
Yeah. Trust me. Don't challenge accepted.
And just so folks know, we take this seriously. So both you and I are zooming in from our respective showers. We're lathered up. We're ready to go. So
yes.
So
I'm in my bathing suit though, because that just seemed more professional.
Yes, me too. For folks that don't know, I've got a 1940s style full body bathing suit. It's got the briefs, the shorts, and the tank top, and it's striped.
Naturally, and I of course am in a swim dress.
Beautiful.
Which actually I am. That's the irony of it. Yeah, well, whatever. I have to follow up on something from a couple weeks ago.
Well, hang on. I got to find out what shampoo you're using, because I'm using a shampoo that I can't remember the name of. I've got soap in my eyes. Otherwise, I'd look over and see what it's called. But it's made with beer, which I don't drink, but it does wonders for the hair. How about yourself? Are you an herbal essences person?
I'm not herbal essences. I'm clearly you're not Johnson's baby, no more tears.
Right.
I'm actually using Paul Mitchell Tea Tree.
Paul Mitchell Tea Tree. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's got what do you call it? Raspberry, rosemary, and tea tree, and it smells so good. I don't
Nice.
even know if it does a good job washing my hair, frankly. And where I am zooming in from the lake shower, um, the water is so, I don't know if it's hard or soft, but like when you wash your hair and it feels like you still can't get the shampoo out of your hair. I don't know if that's when it's hard or if it's soft, but
Right.
it's like, I might as well just go in the lake.
Well, my shampoo is called Brew. That's BROO, like brew, like a brew, because it's got beer in it. And this is. I remember as a kid, they also had a shampoo that had beer in it, and in the commercial, they're like, "But don't drink it." Like, if you're drinking your shampoo to get beer, you've got bigger problems.
Right?
We
Right?
can
I
address
mean,
in a 30-second commercial. But
exactly.
yeah,
Um, well, and then
Body
there
on
was
Tap, I believe it was called.
oh my God, really? You
Yeah.
good look at you. Well, that's like, remember the shampoo commercial that was like, and then she told one friend, and then so on and so on. And then there was the split screen.
Oh no, I don't remember that one. I
Really?
I do remember the herbal essences ones in the 90s though, where it's like it's so bizarre. Like I feel like they had people on planes washing their hair, but they would make that like sound, and people would always be like, I'll have what she's having kind of thing, like
From
like
Harry
ripped
Met
off from,
Sally.
yeah, but it's shampoo and people washing their hair in the oddest places. And I believe that was herbal essences, but yeah, I'll have to find out what the game of telephone shampoo was.
Yeah. It's so funny. Like ads in the like 70s and 80s, and I suppose even in the 90s um were so good. Like there was jingles and like just random things. It was so like so much more fun than it is now.
Mm. Yeah, one thing that constantly is coming across my mind, because I don't watch broadcast TV anymore,
Mm.
and I exclusively watch streaming TV, and all the
Yeah.
commercials on streaming TV have gotten a way more risky than I
Oh.
remember them being when I was watching broadcast TV, and I wonder, okay, are these same commercials airing on broadcast TV, or do they have like tamer versions, or is it just like lubricated catheters they're advertising now on broadcast TV? It's a wasteland. It's only for people over 70, whereas like the streaming TV, it's all about. I swear the amount of commercials that have to do with fecal stuff has skyrocketed, and
You said
and
you're like an 80-year-old.
well, I don't want to put the image of fecal stuff in people's heads. Who knows when they're listening to this, but also the other thing is it's all about pubes, like trimming your
Well,
pubes, and they get pretty in depth with how the pube trimmers work these days and stuff. And I don't mean to sound like like an uptight old person, but I am. But also, but it really, it's like, oh, okay. And like now they've got like an adult diaper commercial that they're showing where they have the people modeling the adult diaper. And I don't need to see that. First of all, I'm not the target market yet, thankfully. But second of all, has anybody like decided to pick an adult diaper because they thought, damn, I'm going to look hot in this?
I want the thong versus the granny panties.
I think
Just
it's
saying.
exclusively adult diaper briefs that they're selling, but still.
I don't know what you're watching because my commercials tend to be like insurance,
Uh,
Airbnb, like when you want to go on vacation.
yeah, I get those too.
I don't know, a few others, but I'm like, are they customized to what you're watching? Like, if you and I were to watch the same thing, would the commercial be the same?
Yeah, because a lot of it is targeted by algorithms. And I got to say, like, I feel like the algorithms just, taking a nap on the job most of the time when it comes to targeting ads to me. Because half the time the ads are in Spanish, which I don't speak.
Oh, sí, es verdad.
Yeah, hats off to my bilingual and trilingual folks out there, but I barely speak English. So if you want to sell me something, it's got to be in English. So I don't know where they had the idea that I speak Spanish because they keep giving me Spanish speaking spots. But
yeah, don't they know that you're an Anglophile? Jeez.
I guess not. The algorithm just, again, asleep on the job.
Now you're making me think about this because I do get a lot of ads for Jones Rhodes, which is a makeup for like women over 50, which I'm like, okay, rude. And then Lumi body deodorant, which again, I'm like, okay, rude. So you sort of have a point. So I'm an old woman and you're an old man.
Right. But, but at least that seems like slightly targeted, even though, no commentary on whether we smell or not. I don't think that we do, having been around you. Right. We're constantly showering, even when we're doing the podcast. So there's no way we need the full body deodorant, which is another thing that's... I don't know that people need a full body deodorant. You know what I mean?
Who's like sniffing behind my knees?
This is some marketing person that was like, hey, you know what? If we get them to put this deodorant all over their body instead of just their pits, we'll sell like 10 times as much.
Well, and if you're going to have like a thing like that, why don't you call it like pits and pubes? Like, just call it what it is.
There you go.
I'm just saying. Okay. Of course, we're already way off topic.
And we're already due for a break, too.
Okay. Then let's take a break. And then I have to tell you, I finally tried the Payday candy bar and I have a review.
Oh, my goodness. Finally, we're getting to the good stuff.
Exactly. All right. Keep listening to Don't Ask Me to Talk. We'll be right back. I'm not famous or connected or an influencer. I'm Stacey Heller of Stacey Connects, and I love to talk with strangers, friends, and family. So I started a podcast about making connections through conversation, asking questions instead of making assumptions, and addressing the elephant in any room. I also often go on tangents that beg the question, where is she going with this? Stacey Connects is meant to be enlightening and entertaining, or as I like to call it, edutainment. Listen, enjoy, and subscribe to Stacey Connects wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
And we're back on Don't Ask Me to Talk. This is Eric Ryder and...
me, Stacey Heller.
Fantastic.
I'm here.
And we're doing the show from our shower today because our topic that the Wheel of Doom, the Wheel of Topics selected was songs that we sing in the shower.
Uh-huh. And yeah. I have several, by the way. So I'm excited to talk about this.
I can't think of one, so We'll see what happens.
I am not at all surprised. Okay, but before the break, I teased that a couple weeks ago when we were talking about games, the game Payday came up, and we also talked about how June is candy month. And we were talking about, or you mentioned that you love the Payday candy bar.
Sure. Well, specifically the chocolate dipped Payday,
right.
Which I don't think I think that's been discontinued, but the regular Payday is pretty great too.
Well,
in my opinion.
I gotta tell you, once you told me about the chocolate dipped one, I was like, I need it to be chocolate dipped. It was like I loved the nuttiness and the caramel, but I'm like, I almost needed to cut it with some chocolate. So that's my review. So now that I have tried the Payday candy bar, you need to play the game Payday.
Okay. So you didn't think it was great because it didn't have chocolate.
I I guess I didn't. I like
Wow.
the I like my Take Five better. And then I also went to buy some M&Ms because we were talking about M&Ms, and where I have my where we have our lake house in Oroville, Washington, there's a store and they have a Costco aisle. So clearly either they bring Costco in or somebody makes a big Costco run. I don't know. I almost got the peanut M&Ms, but they were expired at the end of May, and I was like, nope, you need fresh peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
So, not to call them out, but just saying.
Agree.
Okay.
I think we both agreed that the peanut M&M is the best M&M.
Yes. 100%. Okay. So,
So let's start the
holidays.
show.
Yeah.
We're 16 minutes in. We should start the show.
Okay, fine. So this is another one of those episodes where we are straddling the fence between 2 months. So it is June, and then we're going into July. And so,
Which is, by the way, that's pretty uncomfortable when you're in the shower to be straddling the fence. But
makes me wish I was wearing an adult diaper.
well, there you go. Added protection.
Exactly. So, some of the holidays that I wanted to point out before we leave June are the very important holidays like National Accordion Awareness Month.
Okay.
Now, why? Why? Is this something that Weird Al Yankovic did?
I don't think so, but he is definitely, I think, the go-to person when people think of accordions these days. They probably think of Weird Al Yankovic probably more than anybody else.
Well, like Kenny G and sax, right?
Right, right.
That's saxophone, folks.
Yes. He specifically was the soprano sax.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm sure there's a ton of jazz fans that cringe at the idea that Kenny G is the go-to guy in people's heads when they think of saxophone. But, you know, when you've just...
Clarence Clemens.
Well, no, there's tons of great saxophone players.
Right.
I mean, I just say, like you, I think we're implying that Kenny G's fame basically eclipsed everybody else when it came to the saxophone. And just like Weird Al Yankovic is not necessarily the greatest accordion player, he is very good. But I mean, his talents are mostly wrapped in other ways. Writing brilliant song parodies. And I think like his cousin or uncle, great uncle or something is Frank Yankovic, who was another, famous accordion player. So it's in the blood there.
It's generational.
Did we need accordion awareness? I don't know, but somebody thought we did.
Well, and look at us. We're keeping it alive. I also wanted to discuss, since it's National Iced Tea Month, it's like, is it iced tea or iced tea?
I think it's iced. It's got the D on it.
I think it is too, but there's a lot of people that call it iced tea. I'm just saying.
Right, and they're wrong.
And then, they're wrong.
Do you do the sun tea or when you're making iced tea?
100%. I get the Lipton cold brew. Not a sponsor, would be happy to be have you be a sponsor though, Lipton. And I stick it in a pitcher of water, put saran wrap over it, and I let it brew in the sun. And then I mix it with lemonade.
Nice.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I used to.
What about you?
Oh, I mean, when I lived in California, that was like a regular occurrence. We got to get the big jug and put it out in the sun for like a day. And when you bring it in, it's like, still just radiating heat.
Yep.
Slap that bad boy in the fridge and, add about a half a pound of sugar and boom, you're good to go. Totally wired for the next month or so. Drinking that, the big gulp size plastic tumblers that used to be like in everybody's house back in the day.
Well, and I have taken to, again, not a sponsor, but happy to be. The Minute Maid Zero Sugar Lemonade. It gives just the right amount of like sweetness, and so it makes for a really good Arnie Palmer.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I highly recommend. I could do a whole tutorial if you need help.
I like a good Arnold Palmer. I
So
I think I like to do about 75% iced tea, maybe 25% lemonade.
I'm with you. Well, I might be more 60-40. But okay, the other one that I wanted to point out before we go into July is Turkey Lovers Month. Okay, this feels like the Turkey Association of America.
Oh, turkey lovers. Okay. I thought you said perky lovers month. I was like, oh, okay.
Who does love turkey?
I'll celebrate that.
Yeah, well, not me. Again, 54-year-old woman. There's
Well,
nothing perky happening.
You just need a few cups of iced tea and bam, you're perky.
Well, that'll make me perky. No, this is Turkey Lovers Month, which feels like the turkey folks trying to extend the season beyond
I was going to say, yeah, definitely
November and December.
Feels like the wrong month for Turkey Lovers Month. That should be November or December, and that's a slight stretch, but definitely November.
Yeah. I'm totally with you. And we have so much of July to go through, but the one that, well, I don't know, you pick one. I have them listed here. What's calling out to you here?
Well, the dog days of summer, apparently, I didn't realize these were actual, they had marked these off in the calendar.
Right?
Because we've all heard that expression. But I didn't know they were specifically July 3rd through August 11th.
Who knew?
Yeah. And boy, I had no idea that anything about these. But yeah, I guess it's the hot, sultry days of summer, historically the period of the heliacal rising of the star system Sirius. Okay, well, colloquially known as the dog star. And okay, so this is
it goes back to like the days of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It has to do with the movement of the stars. Who
Fascinating,
knew?
Right?
Who knew?
Now you know. We're like a freaking PSA.
There you go.
The more you know.
Well, very good. And National Hot Dog Month is also July, which you could get started, I think, during the dog days of summer.
Oh, 100%. And
one dog to another.
Well, and the next time this show airs, it will be on July 4th. And most likely the Nathan's hot dog eating contest will be happening. And I believe that, I think Kobayashi, who is...
Didn't he just retire?
He just retired. What's going to happen?
Well, I think he was defeated years ago.
Well, Joey Chestnut has
by
won
Joey
for years.
Chestnut. Yeah. So has Joey Chestnut realized that he should also retire from this horrible tradition? Who knows?
No, I don't know.
But I got to say, the Nathan's hot dog stand, I went to the original one at Coney Island, and those hot dogs are still so damn good. I think
they are.
I think that it was probably the best thing that I ate in New York. All the times that I've been to New York, which is like 3 times now, but I went to a lot of restaurants, as you do when you're on vacation. And those Nathan hot dogs, there's something special about them. I don't know what they're putting in it, but man alive.
Yeah.
That's good times.
They're good. It's a classic. Some people would argue Gray's papaya is as good, if not better, but that's just very specific. Nathan's is like nationwide. So I'm with you.
Well, I mean, I think the ones that you get at home, they're good, but there's nothing like going to the original place on Coney Island and getting, 2, 3 of those bad boys and just horking them down because they're just something magical happening there.
That feels very wildly specific to
it can't be wildly specific to me when they host a contest every year where people are literally cramming hot dogs into their gullet until they keel over. I mean,
okay,
I'm no Joey Chestnut.
You're right. When you're right, you're right.
But also National Ice Cream Month. Now, see, whoever the council for these folks are, they need to, get the turkey people on the same page, because National Hot Dog Month, July, makes perfect sense. National Ice Cream Month, July, makes perfect sense. National Picnic Month, July, makes perfect sense. National Turkey Month, Turkey Lovers Month in June doesn't make any sense.
No sense whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous. And then of course there's random holidays like Waffle Iron Day. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I mean, great. Like Sunglasses Day makes sense. National Food Truck Day. That's a cool one. International Joke Day. Do you know an international joke?
I can't think of one off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Well, that's okay. Why did the chicken cross the what's the road called in another country?
How about why did the chicken cross the River Seine?
to get to the other side.
To avoid the fecal matter.
There you go.
The River Seine is in Paris. They're hosting the Olympics this year. There is they want to have the swimming events in the River Seine. The problem is that it's contaminated with fecal matter.
Yeah.
Because Speaking it is a sewage overflow, unfortunately, for the Paris sewage system.
Yeah, which is, speaking of July and what's happening in July, that's when the Olympics start in July.
See?
Look at us. It's amazing. On July 1st, it is Creative Ice Cream Flavors Day. And then that ties with Chicken Wing Day. And I will tell you that one of the most creative ice cream things that I ever had was ice cream that was in the shape of a drumstick, vanilla ice cream that's molded around basically like a chocolate bone, if you will, like a chocolate stick. And then
now this is different from those ice creams that are called drumsticks that are really like a cone, like dipped in chocolate with peanuts on top.
Yep. And then it's got a crusty outside that's made of like corn flakes and, I'm sure sugar and whatever. I got these for a party once, and man alive, are they good.
That sounds like good times to me.
Totally good times. Yeah. So I'm just saying, creative ice cream. There you go.
That sounds like a perfect birthday treat, actually.
Speaking of which, did we mention the whole birthday thing?
I don't think we did.
Oh, hey, speaking of birthdays, thanks for reminding me. Hey, fun fact, folks. Did you know that the song Happy Birthday to You was first sung on this day, June 27th, 1859?
Wow. And yet the song was published in 1893. So they really took their sweet time in claiming a copyright on that song. But boy, did they hold on to it for a long time.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, well, I think in 2010 or 2015, 2016, okay, it finally became in the public domain.
So like every time we sang it, were we supposed to send money to someone?
Yeah, to the Hill Sisters, who had wrote it together, even though the song already existed as Good Morning to All. They basically wrote a Weird Al style parody to it with Happy Birthday to You. And, which is a lot more, kind of whittling down the goodwill from Good Morning to All to Happy Birthday to You. But, but Patty and Mildred Hill took credit for it, and they held the copyright for a long, long time. But now it's in the public domain, so this could be possibly one of the songs that we sing in the shower. But
because it's royalty free.
Right. I don't know about you, but it's not one that I typically think of as singing in the shower. But I guess it all depends on whose birthday it is.
That's true. If it's your birthday, it makes sense.
There you go. Or possibly your special partner's.
There you go. All right.
It's already time for a break. Can you believe it?
Yes, because we're so off topic today. It's not surprising at all. All right. Let's take a break.
But speaking of topics, when we get back from the break, we'll actually dive into the topic.
Yeah, it's about darn time.
Live from our respective showers. Thank you, Zoom, for making this possible. We'll be right back on Don't Ask Me to Talk. Have you ever considered working with an image consultant or stylist, but were worried about what the experience would be like? If that sounds like you, then Michael Bruce Image Consulting is here to help. They've worked with thousands of people, and many of those individuals have shared their experiences by way of style stories. Go to michaelbruceimageconsulting.com/style stories and check out what their delighted clients have to say about their experiences. And we're back on Don't Ask Me to Talk. I'm Eric Ryder.
I'm Stacey Heller, and I sent you a text that has a picture of the fried chicken. So you'll have to take a look at it. We were talking about it before the break, how it is, I can't remember what day it was. July 1st is Creative Ice Cream Flavors Day, and it also happens to be Chicken Wing Day. And granted,
this really looks like something you would get from KFC.
I know.
Which I think they're missing a bet by not offering this at KFC as dessert. But
it's so good.
Wow, $110. Holy smokes.
It's quite the bucket-o chicken.
Right.
They've definitely gone up in price. So, okay, our topic. Before we get into our topic, do you want to mention any birthdays, or are we good?
I think we're good. We'll just say a generic happy birthday to all those good folks out there that have birthdays in June and July. I mean, anybody that you wanted to mention? I didn't want to just pave over your shout-outs.
Well, the only one that I want to mention, and it's for such a stupid reason. So on the 29th of June, it's Maria Conchita Alonso's birthday. Now, she's an actress. The only reason that I bring it up is because one of my nicknames for my daughter, Annie, her Spanish name when she took Spanish in school was Anita. So I used to call her Anita Conchita Lasagna.
Nice.
So it just made me laugh that I was like, I'm not crazy that there was somebody named Maria Conchita Alonso. So There you go. Happy birthday, Maria. Sorry that I have butchered your name.
Well, I kind of mentioned this just because just seeing this assembly of people celebrities having birthdays on June 27th, it's like the oddest set of people. You got Tobey Maguire, which I think was in the best Spider-Man movies, those first two Spider-Man movies that Sam Raimi directed back in the 2000s. I will die on that hill.
Yeah, I agree.
Helen Keller, Captain Kangaroo, and Rod Peru. I'm not even sure who Ross
Perot.
Oh, okay. I thought this was Ross Perot's brother. And his brother Rod. Can I finish? But no, so Ross Perot. So is that the weirdest like collection of celebrities to share anything? It may be.
Possibly. Yeah, it covers the spectrum, which I think is the whole point of birthdays. So there you go. Happy birthday, all of you people. It is, after all, the origin of happy birthday. So happy birthday to you.
And many
Oof,
more. Except
exactly.
if you've already passed like Ross Perot and Captain Kangaroo
Details, details.
and Helen Keller.
Okay.
Toby's really the only one holding down the
He's holding it
alive celebrityness on June 27th. So more power to him.
Yeah, well, all right. Okay. So let's get to the topic.
Yes. Song to sing in the shower.
Yes. So first of all, I have like a whole bunch of them. Do you not sing in the shower?
No, I totally sing in the shower when I'm playing music. And I sing along to the songs that I know that I'm playing, like on my phone, on my Bluetooth speaker. And so I don't typically like just come up with songs to sing in the shower. Although sometimes I write. I found myself this last weekend listening to the radio, didn't know the song, and started writing my own song at the same time. So
like a parody or your own?
No, just like different words, different melody even, but just like some like lyric gave me like a nudge on something I was already working on. And so I started trying to flesh that out. But it's hard when you don't have like a pen and paper because you don't want to get those wet. So it's like, ooh, I got to remember this. This is pretty good. Maybe I'll write it in fog on the shower mirror.
There is mirror. A waterproof notebook or like notepad that you can have in the shower.
There you go. Or I could even get one of those plastic sleeves, which I already have actually for kayaking, and put it around my phone. And then I could just, type it out. But
there you go. All right. Yeah. Well, so I suppose I didn't think about the fact that like there are people that listen to music while they're showering or while they're in the bathroom. Like there are people that have a waterproof speaker so that they can listen to music in the shower.
Yeah, that's me.
Wow. See, I'm totally like, I have a few go-tos. Two of them from the Annie soundtrack.
So you're unaccompanied in the shower, and you're just belting out a playlist of your own making in the shower. You're not singing along to the radio.
Nope.
Or your phone's musical playlist.
Nope. Okay. I know the words. I am Kate Smithing it out.
Are you sure you're not using the beer shampoo?
No, it's gin shampoo.
The gin shampoo. It does nothing for your hair, but it feels good.
Oh, man. After the first couple.
My hair is more dry and brittle, but I'll never give it up.
Exactly. Oh, my God. I'm so addicted to it. And I sound so much better. I'm just saying.
Well, that's the thing. The shower has amazing acoustics. It doesn't matter where you are. All showers have fantastic acoustics, and regardless of what level of singer you are, you automatically sound like 5 times better in the shower than you would anywhere else in your house.
This is what I'm saying. The shower singing gives me confidence that I have a good voice. Now, I have to say, like when you watch these singing contest shows like The Voice or American Idol, and people are auditioning and they're like, oh, you got to pick the right song. Mm-hmm. I have definitely picked the right songs for my voice because they're all like kind of belty songs. Like You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile from Annie. You're never fully dressed without a smile. See?
Especially in the shower.
Especially, right? But how positive am I with these songs? I know I'm gonna like it here. And then I also do the parts, like that's the song when Annie gets to the mansion and it's like the silk sheets, no, the satin sheets, I think. And like, I know all the parts. Um, Swinging on a Star. Do you know that song?
Oh yeah.
Right. And then The Sunny Side of the Street. Like, how positive am I? I am like a freaking Pollyanna in the shower.
Right. I'm surprised you didn't mention the sun's going to come out tomorrow.
No,
You don't do that one?
no, no.
Wow, it's A, from Annie, B, relentlessly positive, C, can be sung by anybody, including a 8-year-old who does it in the movies and the show. So I'm surprised.
You know what? Little Girls is really more my thing, but I don't sing that one enough. I probably did when my kids were younger, but these are the four that since we picked the topic last week, I have
And no
been,
Hard Knock Live.
nope. Occasionally I'll break if I start, like if the shower is really long, I might break into we'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover. Um, but but generally those are my four.
All right.
Yeah. So but you're right about the acoustics. They give you like a false sense of like, oh, I'm good. Like I should go on American Idol.
I just got to find a way to bring this shower with me. Maybe I could get Mr. Miyagi to build me a shower costume that I can bring out. As long as
I
it's
forgot about that.
got the acoustics, the Karate Kid.
Yeah. Oh my God. I totally forgot about that. Well, and in the movie Pitch Perfect, when the Anna Kendrick character gets discovered, I'm doing air quotes, when she's singing in the shower, she's singing, what is it? Titanium.
Oh, okay. I don't know that
Yeah. One. And yeah, and like doo-wop groups and all this stuff. It's like it's a whole classic thing. So since you don't have specific songs that you just built out on your own, what kind of music are you listening to when you're showering?
Just all my favorites. All the stuff that's already loaded to the phone. Or
so you don't have
a radio
show
that
playlist.
I enjoy? No. Maybe I should think about that. I do like to put together playlists for all kinds of stuff, like whether it be, like 4th of July, I'll have a specific, like, for 4th of July, I like to make one that's all American bands because most of the time it's like I'm leaning heavily international. So it's like, I got to show some appreciation to my home country guys and gals. So I have like a playlist of American bands that I like. And if they're singing something about America, then all the more reason to add them to the playlist. So like, for instance, Jonathan Richman has a song called Parties in the USA. We need more parties in the USA, which is different from the Miley Cyrus song, which I can't stand.
Party in the USA.
Right. The Jonathan Richman song, We Need More Parties in the USA, I think is a great song and perfect to play on the 4th of July. So, yeah, I do like playlists like that. Trying to think of other ones that I would do. How about you?
Playlist for?
Yeah. I did one that was, I like to do when I go to the ocean, I like to put together a playlist of songs that in some way are about the ocean or the sea.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a sea shanties playlist, even though they're not actually shanties.
Okay. I have a pontoon boat playlist. So it's not yacht rock.
It's pontoon rock.
It's more like, poor man's yacht rock playlist.
I like that. What kind of artists would we find on that?
Well, I'm not a big fan of the man, but I do love the Kid Rock song. What's his song about summer?
No idea.
I know, because you're not I'll have to find it. It would be, like all the classic hanging around, speeding around, everybody knows all the words to them songs. but except for you.
Right. Maybe some Beach Boys are on there. We talked about the Beach Boys a little bit last
Definitely
week.
Beach Boys. Definitely like
you gotta
why am I drawing a blank? Like Bruce Springsteen.
I was gonna say perfect for I think a pontoon boat playlist would be Sloop John B by the Beach Boys.
Oh.
This is a song about a boat.
That makes sense.
And it's catchy as heck.
Well, that's an important thing.
And you could add that to the shower playlist, too. I think it's public domain. So if any of the Mildred or whatever the other Hill sisters lawyers are wandering by, now that they don't have as much work, they can't ding you for royalties.
There you go. I like that. Okay, by the way, it's Kid Rock all summer long. Also, like Aerosmith, like it tends to be like those songs that, like everybody knows when they come on and you're like, ah. But there's something about when you're on a pontoon boat that makes it less cringy. Like even I'm not a country fan, but like the Red Solo Cup song. Do you know that one?
No.
Red Solo Cup, I'll fill you up. Let's have a party.
Wow, is that like a country tune?
Yeah, I think it's maybe the Zac Brown Band. I don't know. Again, I'm not a country person, but I do know that one. Yeah. Nope. Toby Keith.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like something I would avoid.
I don't think you'd like being on a pontoon boat with me then.
But what about the Lonely Islands? I'm on a boat.
Well, of course that's on.
Because that's in my sea shanties playlist. Of course. Yes. Like songs
do you have
about the water.
Pitbull on yours?
No. That also sounds like something I would avoid.
What about Black Eyed Peas?
Again, also would avoid.
You know what? You're so esoteric.
Well, let me ask you, do you have Kitchens of Distinction in your playlist for
of course
the boat?
I don't.
Well, they've got a song called A Spray that is perfect for that.
Okay. Well, whatever. But I have Shay's Lounge by Wet Leg.
Hey, there you go. That's perfect.
See?
Because you're going to get a wet leg when you get into the pontoon boat.
Well, and when you're laying in the floaty thing that's like a Shay's Lounge, boom,
right.
Done. Then you have to go and take a shower and then sing You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile.
Or you can, I feel like I would keep on singing Shay's Lounge because that's catchy and it's like, the lyrics are easy to remember. And also she sings it in a way that doesn't take a lot of range. So yeah, I think that's a perfect shower song, actually.
Maybe I'll practice.
Maybe we should come up with criteria. And of course, we've only got like 5 minutes, but maybe there should be some criteria for what makes a good shower song. And then we can revisit this topic at some point and maybe like do like a tournament and arrive with the perfect shower song. So pick one of your Annie songs, and I'll pick Wet Legs, Shay's Lounge, and then we can have them go head to head somehow at some point, and then we'll do a tournament of shower tunes.
100% I'm gonna win because I'm gonna get that was so awful that she needs to have a win in her life.
Well, maybe we need
You're a singer.
Well, maybe we need that, like the help of an outside judge or something on this. Well, we'll have to mull it over. Maybe we can get this sponsored by Johnson & Johnson or something and get a celebrity judge to decide on the... So, yeah, just put this in the back of the skull and we'll mull it over. And we'll emerge victorious with
Okay.
the ultimate shower song.
Now, for next week, even though we're going to pick a topic in a minute, I want you to be aware of the songs that you sing in the shower this week.
Right.
And
yeah, I'll come back to it.
Now that it's in your consciousness, we'll see if you end up starting to sing Grab Your Coat.
Nope.
And don't forget your hat, but leave your worries.
Much more likely to sing something like Blood Buzz, Ohio by The National.
Right, whatever, fine. It's a good thing that we don't share a shower.
I guess so.
We're not compatible. Oh well, that's fine.
But shower time is it's your time, you know.
It is me time.
Yeah, it's me time, and you got to have me time in your life. And I love a good shower. So yeah, that's why this episode has been so enjoyable to have a full hour in the shower of power, if you will, right. As we've contemplated this topic. It's been fun.
I am getting soggy, I must admit.
I'm starting to prune. I don't know if that's related to the shower or not, but I am starting to prune.
Now you're going to get prune ads, so you're welcome.
Yeah, no doubt. And so will our listeners, no doubt. But, my favorite thing as a kid about, being in the bath a long time was when your fingers would start to prune. And suddenly you had like your fingerprints would like swell up so they look like Christmas trees. Remember that?
No.
What?
Psycho.
No. And you got to know what I'm talking about, right? If you're in the bath for a long time, how like your fingerprints start swelling up looking like little trees?
Maybe. I never thought about it. Huh.
Okay,
listeners.
You know what I'm talking about when I say I'm starting to prune, right?
Yes.
Okay. I
guess they do look like, I never really thought about what they looked like. Now I'm going to have to go get back in the shower.
They look like little trees, your fingerprints, because
I guess they do.
They're shaped like trees. You never thought of that as... All right. I guess this is just weird things that I think about, and I'm the only one. But hey, You can do that during shower time because it's me time.
It is you time. You and Rubber Ducky. Hey, listeners, if you too had fingerprints or your fingers pruned and then looked like trees, then go ahead and give us a call or leave a voicemail at 475-999-2726. Also, who are you more likely to be singing in the shower with, Eric or me? I mean, by yourself. But okay, before we run out of time, we need a topic for next week. What's it going to be?
Let's find out. Wheel of Topics. The ideal picnic.
How perfect for picnic month.
Absolutely. Yeah, July is National Picnic Month, as we discussed in the early part of the show. So, yeah, the ideal picnic. You know what? I have a classic picnic basket, or I like to say picnic basket.
Picnic basket?
Because of Yogi Bear, right.
Yep.
But I tell you something, as innocuous as that is, my girlfriend loses her mind because I say picnic basket instead of picnic basket.
My husband says it too. And we actually named when we got married, we got 2 kittens.
Boo-boo.
And we named one of them Boo Boo. Hey, Boo Boo, how about a picnic basket?
Disturbed minds think alike.
That's why we do this show, Eric.
That's right.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening. It's always a good time when you don't ask us to talk.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful week. Enjoy those showers.
Next week.